Okay. There's that. And game. There it is. All right, all right, all right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Syberia. Syberia II. Welcome to Syberia II. Yeah. I I was not sure if I was going to be able to stream this week, because if you've been following my Twitter, you may have seen that I have gotten myself a pretty gnarly leg injury, and so I was wondering, like, oh, am I going to be able to, like, sit, in this computer chair for, like, in a position that will allow me to stream for, 2 hours. But it's fine. I did not need to worry. And it's been a few days since said injury, so it's not as bad as it used to be. So I'm fine, and we're good to go. So, Syberia II. What were we doing? I was somewhat stumped by this puzzle in the library that I am working on. And I gave myself a little hint. So I think I kind of know generally what I'm at least supposed to be doing. Which is all I really wanted to do. That's only really the kind of hint. I mean, yeah, like that's the kind of hint that I like. Is just that sort of like just point me in the right direction. Don't actually tell me what to do, but tell me what I'm supposed to be accomplishing. Because sometimes it's not always obvious. That's not the library. I think I was already like right outside the library, and I thought that was the chapel and this was the library. But no, I think I had it backwards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the library over here. Now that I think about it, maybe one of these rooms has got to be the library. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So the thing I was trying to figure out was what the heck am I supposed to do with this window thingy? Hey there, Mr. Gel. So apparently the trick is these the panels can be moved, or it can be pushed, but also like pushed open. I'm assuming push them open further, but also the important part. The important part is these symbols on them, which I believe I did comment on previously. With like but it's supposed to be like the moon, I guess, and so it's like new moon, waxing, full, waning. So I guess what I was supposed to do was like have it fully open and then closed or almost closed. Oh, oh, okay, interesting. Okay, 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 okay. So actually, what it does is it does that work if I go counterclockwise? What happens if I do this? Okay, okay. So yeah, it does not work if I go counterclockwise, but if I go right. Okay, okay. Interesting. I think that may have been why I couldn't figure it out because I was probably going counterclockwise and nothing was happening. or some other. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Right. 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 Okay. All right. So that's the trick. You have to close it enough. Yeah, I didn't even realize that it had like an aperture. Like nothing I was doing was causing that to happen. I think if I'd known that, if I'd figured that out, I would have been able to figure this out on my own. But I was just not like there was no indication that I was supposed to press them in a certain order. Although I mean, I guess that's also like kind of an obvious like, hey, maybe try this. But trial and error. Come on, adventure games. Anyway, this is where the mammoth's eye appears, so that's cool. Press button. Ooh. Well, well. Look at all these goodies. Okay, so that's takeable. Now this is the cup of a carpenter. Is that it? I think that's it. It's just that one thing. That's another missed-ass book. Alexei Tokianov, Notes and Sketches from the Frozen North. Oh boy, time for another giant diary. April 15th, 1947. I loaded my bags and provisions onto a sled pulled by several sturdy, healthy beasts and left the Romansborg monastery, heading northwards in search of the mysterious peoples inhabiting the vast, desolate wastes of the Siberian tundra. My superiors had conferred on me the mission of evangelizing those pagan tribes from their heathen shamanic beliefs. Excuse me. That's what I have to say about your missionary nonsense. I traveled under an assumed identity, that of a lowly trapper. I had to be wary of the agents of the state and of the military for whom any religious activity is suspect. They, for their part, traveled the length and breadth of eastern Siberia, trying to convince the villagers of the debatable benefits of collectivism. It took me several weeks to accustom myself to the unfamiliar harness. I found no dogs in Romansburg and had to make do with yokis purchased from a hunter. Aww. The yoki is related to both seals and dogs. In the wild, the yoki lives on riverbanks. It is an easy capture for the trapper as its gluttony is well documented. In winter, it gorges itself on orange salmon, a prey that it often has to share in the wild with the fierce Siberian bear, another creature very partial to the fish. The yoki and the Siberian bear. It's so doofy looking. Related to both seals and dogs? How is that possible? Oh my god, it's a cartoon animal. It's a cartoon. Once tamed, the yoki is an affectionate but whimsical animal. It resists all forms of disciplined training, and only if there are no dogs available is it used to pull sleds. Certain Arctic peoples, however, seem to have better mastered the secret of their domestication, and the yoki is central to their daily activities. Long porg! That's exactly what it is. Of all the peoples who inhabit these god-forsaken regions, I find the Yokols the most fascinating. Perhaps that is why I headed for those regions where I was most likely to encounter them. Yokol religious mask, representing the soul messenger who guides the dying to the other world. The Yokols are fearful of him. Cool. Oh, wait. I think that mask kind of looks like Oscar. This is gonna be a problem. Hey, Blacktails. Hans is still dying, as far as I'm aware. We're still working on fixing that. The journey was long and dangerous. It wasn't until October 27th, 1947, that for the first time I made contact with the Yokols. I've spent long months living among them. I've come to know them and to understand them for who they are. I soon abandoned any notion of converting them. Good. I applied myself instead to the study of their mores and customs. He's only mostly dead. So little is known about the Yokols, less than is known of any inhabitant of the frozen north. Today they live far, far away at the farthermost tip of the Siberian tundra. Because of their remoteness and their inhospitable climate, the Yokols have remained small in number, overlooked by the scientific community and the Soviet governmental machine. The only documents available before my departure were several drawings, notes, and photographs taken 100 years ago by a Russian explorer, Marie Bodrinov. It is to her we owe what little it is. What? Okay. It is to her we owe what little is of the Yokol people and its culture. What little is known, I think? There's a word missing there. Anyway, the Yokols hark back to the last ice age. Curiously, traces of their presence have been found in Western Europe, more precisely in the heart of the French Alps, the prehistoric caves of Valais de l'Aisne, which would explain why a mammoth doll was found there. This suggests that over centuries they undertook a long migration toward the extreme north of the globe. The sacred harfang. This bird is often inseparable from the Yokol shaman. It seems to be considered in turns as his friend, representative, and even as his incarnation. Yokol shaman. Those are some teeth. Lemmings congregate on the open plains of Syberia. They feed on grains and small fruit that they store in their holes to face the scarcity of the winter months ahead. Lemmings dig deep tunnels in the ice to escape their predators. The hunters they most fear are harfangs, who seem to find lemmings something of a delicacy. On several occasions during my journey, I encountered traces of Yokol society far to the west of the areas we know today. Along forest trails, I discovered small piles of carefully piled stones, altars on which Yokol hunters made ritual offerings to one of their pagan gods. We now know the reason for the Yokol's long migration. Their domestic economy was, it seems, directly linked to the mammoth. They used the mammoth for both transport and as beasts of burden, for meat, skin, fat, and ivory. It is beyond doubt that we are dealing with a genuine case of symbiosis between man and animal. Mammoths were forced north by changing climatic conditions, and the Yokols followed. Some prehistoric cave drawings, identified as being of Yokol origin, have led the scientific community to conjecture that at one time the Yokols realized the incredible achievement of domesticating mammoths. They are, to our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to have represented a man astride a mammoth. Yokol life was thus intimately linked to that of their pachyderms. They used their hides for clothing and to build roofs, walls, and houses. They used their tusks to construct the frameworks of their dwellings and for weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate impact on the Yokol's way of life. It seems that they were able to retain the strong link that tied them to mammoths throughout the millennia. As incredible as it might seem, Yokols still feed on mammoth meat today and use mammoth hide for clothing and to roof their dwellings. The craftsmanship of mammoth ivory is altogether remarkable. It appears that the Yokols have managed to retain their ancestral habits by using over the years the many frozen mammoth bodies that are perfectly preserved in the frozen Siberian wastes. They are said to have lived off this enormous pantry for more than 30 centuries. To do this, they have hollowed out a vast network of caves in the frozen ground. According to the intrepid explorer Marie Bodrinov, Yokol civilization has now gone underground. Cool. Specialists in the paleontology department of St. Petersburg have never accredited Yokol myths and legends. However, the legend of the Siberian ice arc is typical of such folklore. It has long been considered a fable told by shaman in the evening to ward off the boredom of the long Siberian winter months. The legend tells that somewhere on the lost island to the north of the tundra there still exist live mammoths, relics of the long-gone ice age, a tiny population that has been preserved for more than 12 centuries under Yokol care. The island the pachyderms inhabit is called Syberia, with a Y. To my notes, I add the tale of this legend as Marie Bodrinov related it in her memoirs. It agrees on all points with statements from Yokols I had the fortune to meet. Although this story constitutes no proof of the existence of the island of Syberia, it forms a tantalizing hypothesis. Tripping over my own tongue. That's what I do. Scarlet bramble, Infernus rubus. Bluegrass, Cerulean herba, fossilized plant life. When fall arrives, the odor of its flowers is so strong that it is known to awaken hibernating yoki. Scarlet bramble. Mixed with walrus blubber or tallow, this scarlet bramble is frequently used in Yokol medicine. The fumes released by burning it have considerable healing properties. The shamans recount that the plant only grows on the tomb of one whose soul is at peace. Ah. So I got some of those herbs earlier. The legend of Syberia. At the end of the last ice age, there were huge climatic changes. Much of the land was flooded by water. This sudden environmental variation put the existence of a number of animal species in danger, including the mammoths that inhabited the lands of the Siberian north at that time. The Yokols, a particularly advanced people for the age, set about the construction of an enormous ark like that of Noah, with the objective of preserving the mammoths, objects of religious devotion, from extinction. The enormous craft was entirely constructed of mammoth tusks and was loaded with a small herd of beasts and huge quantities of fur. The fate of the ship was entrusted to several particularly courageous members of the Yukol clan. Their mission was to lead the animals toward more welcoming climes. Once such lands were discovered, it was agreed that they would unload the animals and then come back to spread the tidings of their good fortune. It wasn't until 10 years later that the ark returned to its starting place. The Yukols who had remained on the continent were surprised to find the ship empty, but for the perfectly preserved bodies of several mammoths in the ice that packed the bottom of the ship. They took this mysterious offering as a sign from the gods and ate the mammoths in a memorable feast. This all matches up with something we read in the first game, I believe. A week later, carried along by ocean currents, the ark set sail again. Once more, it returned 10 years later with more frozen mammoths on board. The phenomenon continued for millennia. Every 10 years, the ark would reappear, each time filled with immaculately preserved mammoths. The Yukols interpreted the phenomenon as an act of benevolence on the part of the souls of their what? The heck word is that? Congeners? Congeners? I've never seen that word before in my life. Who had died during the ark's first journey in some infernal maritime cataclysm. They made a religion of the ark with its own rites and customs that was marked by the periodic appearance of the phantom ship and its precious cargo. Congeners. Weird. For centuries, nothing seemed to affect the ark's mysterious roundabout. One day, however, the ark returned earlier than expected and empty. This was 100 years ago. The poor Yukols fell into deep despair. Everything they had believed in and had been the foundation of their culture since the dawn of time lost meaning. The most valiant tried hard to maintain hope, especially because the ark still continued its peregrinations into the unknown, borne away on the seasonal ocean tides. But one morning the ark refused to set sail. Many Yukols then left their village forever, trailing their despair across the tundra. Sometimes they can be encountered in the smoke-filled drinking holes of the last outposts of civilization. These poor, sodden souls drowned their befuddled minds in alcohol, recounting their unlikely mammoth tales to fellow alcoholics. Yeesh, bleak. When the explorer Bodranov arrived among the Yukols, she noted the presence of what was once a ship. Only the Yukols could perceive the mythical craft of their legends beneath the layers of ice that had accumulated over centuries. She put forward the hypothesis that the accumulated ice had eventually doubled the volume of the ark and rendered it incapable of negotiating the dangers posed by floating ice in the Arctic floe. I, Alexei Tokianov, can confirm that the observations of this audacious adventurer are true. The ark that leads to the Isle of Syberia is indeed real, and even if I have not found the formal proof, I am convinced of this isle's existence and that remnants of a mammoth population may still live there today. Alexei Tokianov. Interesting. Okay, so the ark is there, but it's covered and full of ice, which is probably why it won't set sail. Ooh, we got a thing. All right, cool. I want to close that, but I guess I can't. Okay. So, well, we learned some valuable information about the herb that we found in the graveyard. I think I already put that in Hans's room. It said mixed with tallow, walrus blubber or tallow. Do I have any of that? I don't think I do. Green herb, red herb, blue herb, yeah. Oh no, I don't. Wait, what? Where'd I put it? Oh no, I remember where I put it. I put it in the like crucible thingy near the entrance.
Hans?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Huh. Well, Yeah. It'll be right as rain in just a second. Don't worry about the giant glowing weak spot that he seems to have developed. I'm going to assume that Yukol relic has walrus blubber in it. Which, I mean, I don't know how I would make that connection because I can't look at anything. No, okay. I guess not.
I need something else to activate it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got a candle. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's clever. Okay, well, that's good. Uh, do I just... Is that all I need? Do I just light that now? Do I just stick it in Hans's room and light it? Can I do that? Oh yeah, and I have matches, don't I? So that'll help too.
I need something else to activate it.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool. Hey. Aw, that's cool. Yeah. Whoa, man. This stuff is strong. Open a window.
How's it going?
Got the munchies.
Kate, okay, yes. What am I doing here?
It's a long story.
Are we going yet?
Can you walk?
I'd like to, but...
Don't move, Hans. I'm going to find a way to get us out of here.
Wheelbarrow. Here, you want some of these fish candy in the meantime? For the munchies.
Enough smoke for one day.
Trebuchet. I like this plan. Much more dramatic. Pwong. I think there was something in the graveyard. Oops, what am I doing? That suggested that that was the way out. I don't think I can take the wheelbarrow. You're no fun. Right?
This cat.
Like, have you played a point and click adventure game before? Hmm.
It's kind of steep. But with the sled, I could slide down the slope.
What sled? I don't see a sled around here anywhere.
Whiling away.
That's what I want to do. I want to like just take one of these caskets and just use that as a sled. Or yeah, or the high priest. Or one of these gravestones. I don't know. Whatever you got. Actually, let's go see if the high priest has anything new to say. Also, I recall like looking at one of these gates or fences or whatever, and it gave me a close up, which implied that I'm gonna be able to get in there at some point. But yeah, this one here.
Nothing I can do. It's locked.
Yeah, which tells me that I'll get a key for that eventually. But if I'm on my way out of the monastery, uh, maybe not. Oh, actually, I've not been in here before. Because the high priest was too busy yammering away at me. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what was I just saying? Key. Ornate key. I'm sure that Patriarch won't mind if I borrow this. For reasons. Hmm. What do we have in here? We got some barrels and a bunch of ropes and some carpets and some more rope. And, yeah, rope. Ah. Ah. Aren't bell ropes usually like at the top of a tower or something? Okay. So that gravedigger dude left. Which presumably will allow me um, to commandeer that casket and use it as a sled, which is creepy as hell. And I hope there isn't actually a body in there. Yeah. Oh God. Sacrilegious.
It's kind of steep. but with the sled, I could slide down the slope.
Okay. So I guess, go get Hans? I hope he can walk as far as the cemetery.
What, Kate Walker?
Let's go.
Yes, Kate Walker. We must be quick.
Escort mission! Aw. You little slowpoke. Oh, jeez.
No! Do not go! No! You must stay!
Why?
Stop them!
Oh boy. No seatbelts in this coffin. Oh, Hans. Angry I was thinking the same thing. Angry Rasputin.
That was some ride, huh, Hans?
Yes, it was real fun, Kate Walker. Really.
That seems like the kind of thing that he would enjoy. And they're dead. Yeah. Just the thing just splinters into 1,000 pieces on the rocks below.
Hans? Hans, do you think we can carry on with our journey?
There's just a spot of work I haven't finished. You'll have to help me, Kate.
Of course. What can I do for you? Tell me.
I have repaired the clockwork heart for the horses, but I'm too tired, too weak. Can you go to the cabaret and fit it instead of me, Kate?
Heck yeah.
It's all right. I'll go. Don't worry. Get some rest.
It's a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Hans? A clockwork heart? What on earth is that, Hans?
It's a tiny mechanism that makes the cabaret horses come to life.
But it must be real difficult to install.
Oh, no. It's really very easy, Kate Walker. You will manage, I'm sure.
Hans, is there anything else to do before leaving?
As soon as the mechanical horses are working again, we'll be able to leave.
Are you okay, Hans?
It's going to be fine, Kate. I'm just a little weary.
Do you want me to take the heart to Sirkos?
Sirkos is an old friend, but he is not a good mechanic. You will have to give him a hand installing it.
Neither am I, but that,
Okay, I'm off. You have a rest.
that hasn't stopped anyone.
I hope this old patriarch has finally understood.
The patriarch has a very closed mind.
To put it mildly, the guy's a fanatic. See you later.
Hurry back.
Why did he want us to stay? He was all like... He was just being a giant shit about me being a woman in their monastery, and I was like, no, don't leave. Like, you've been telling me to leave from the get-go, and now you've changed your tune. We just, let's just leave that as it is. I guess he was hoping to convert us or something. Or me, because assuming that Hans was going to die. Because he certainly wasn't going to help him. Sirkos is this way. No. I passed him, I think. It's over here. Oh, where's Milka? Milka's gone. Oh!
Right, now jump! Jump!
Oh, that's a Yoki.
Right, now jump! Jump! Right, now jump! Jump! Dang! Get out of my sight before I stuff you in the oven, you dumb goop!
Goop. Aw. That's right. It was Malka who referred to Yukis before. I think she said like someone was as stupid as a Yuki. I think she was talking about one of those brothers.
Hi, Mr. Sirkos.
Ah, how do, Miss Walker?
When I came in, it looked like you were really angry with that strange, dog thing.
Dog? If only it were. That's a Yuki, Miss Walker. You call Eskimos domesticated them. You call makes Yuki. Get it?
A Yuki?
Now, don't be fooled by appearances, ma'am. What might look like a dog ain't necessarily dog. It's a kind of cross seal and bear, with a big dose of pig, too, especially the appetite.
And you want to teach it a few circus tricks?
Believe me, Miss Walker, I have tried. Yes, I have. But strive as he might, civilized man will never squeeze anything resembling brains from this bag of swill. The animal just don't want to be tamed. Only thing it thinks of is its belly.
Well, then you tame it with food, obviously. Also, apologies for the use of another racist slur.
Mr. Sirkos, I wanted to give you news of Hans before we leave.
So, did the old patriarch make him well again?
Nope.
Truth be known, I'm not too sure.
Is he better, or is he better?
Well, he's not firing rockets, but seems like he wants to keep on traveling.
You'll wish him all the best from me now, won't you, Miss Walker?
You can count on it. Mr. Sirkos, I wanted to thank you for your hospitality. Soon we'll be leaving Romansburg.
It's a mighty shame, Miss Walker. You're going to miss my mechanical stallions riding up. Shows start as soon as I get those wind-up nags to buck.
I'll catch it some other time.
I'll catch it now.
So those horses don't work?
I asked Mr. Vorarlberg to have a look at them, but then he had that horrible fit like you saw. Fever, delirium, stopped him finishing the job. Maybe you know a thing or two about tinkering, Miss Walker?
Well, I'm not Hans Vorarlberg, but I can always try.
I'm not even Anna Vorarlberg.
Your wind-up horses have got a problem. There's an important part missing, but I'm going to try to install it if you don't mind, Mr. Sirkos.
Ah, you are? You're going to save my life, Miss Walker.
I think I can fix your horses, Mr. Sirkos.
Please be my guest, Miss Walker. Grateful wouldn't be the word.
Mr. Sirkos, Hans asked me to come to help you repair your fairground horses.
Oh, that's great news. I'm mighty grateful, Miss Walker.
I've got to go, Mr. Sirkos.
Godspeed, Miss Walker.
Oh, okay. Somewhat bigger than a than a Reese's peanut butter cup, but it looked like pretty small. Also, Hans called it tiny. Okay, interesting. It has several different settings. Let's crank it to max. Anything else? Hmm. Heh. I don't get it. Um, how am I supposed to know what goes where? Heh. Okay, so it doesn't do anything if I have to have them all connected. Okay. 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 All right. So that looked promising. So I think I just have to get this to full blast before it'll work. Okay. So it's the top two, and then middle, and then far right. Assuming that it should work the same way. But let's try it. There we go. Cool. Cute. Slightly creepy. Uh-oh. Hey! Ah, hell. Well, fuck me. Oscar, you got some explaining to do.
Don't need that anymore.
D-
Don't need.
I get the feeling that those two brothers are responsible for this somehow. You, shopkeep,
Colonel,
explain yourself.
Your train, Miss Walker, it's gone without you.
I noticed.
really? Hans and Oscar can't have decided to leave without me.
Maybe your friend Hans Voyerberg decided it was too dangerous for a pretty lady to go with him.
That's impossible. I have to go with him. Right to the island of Syberia. No, really, it just isn't possible. He would have never just left like that.
After all I did for him.
Someone's hijacked my train, Colonel. I just know it. It's been stolen.
That's a very serious matter, Miss Walker. Do you suspect anyone particular?
Maybe I do.
Who could possibly have committed such an outrage?
What am I going to do now? I must catch up with that train, Colonel. Hans and Oscar are at the mercy of those criminals.
This cursed leg of mine. If I still had an ounce of youth, I'd saddle up my horse and be hounding down those brigands by now. But I've only got one leg, and my old horse is dead.
Oh.
Colonel, please. There must be some other means of locomotion.
I can't think of one. Maybe that old gang car under the track. But I'm afraid it's not been used in years.
That was the first thing I thought of. Because Kate, made a note of it and was like, weird vehicle. And I was like, probably gonna have to use it at some point.
Colonel, do you think that vehicle's quick enough to catch the train?
I have no idea, Miss Walker.
I'll have to stand around
The
John.
State Register describes it as an auxiliary railroad assistance vehicle, only to be used in cases of extreme emergency. Its maximum and cruising speeds are not recorded.
It's a long shot, but it just might work.
It's yours, Miss Walker.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
You are a woman of action, Katyushka.
Damn right. Spent a whole game being a woman of action. Now I'm spending another one. God, Russian is such a cool language. I wish I knew, any of it. Especially because I'm Russian. I'm part Russian on my mom's side, so it's not fair that I have not learned any.
This looks like some kind of sled. There must be some way to get it down.
Oh, is that Malka? That's Malka. What's she doing over here?
Did you see that, Malka? The train left without me.
Do you think your friend has abandoned you?
No. I think somebody made him leave. If nothing's happened to Oscar, maybe he can stop the train.
There aren't many vehicles in Romansburg.
Maybe you've got something there, Malka. I must find a way to catch that train.
If you follow the track, you might find them. A train can only run on tracks.
True.
Maybe you've got something there, Malka. If nothing's happened to Oscar,
There aren't...
Oh, and I can just waltz on in here. They've left the gate open. How nice.
Hello?
This is Oscar, Kate
Yes, that was going to be my
Oscar,
next
but where
my
on
next
earth are you? Is everything okay?
idea.
Walker. These gentlemen told me you no longer wanted to end our journey here. That you want to return to America. That the train was quite capable of starting. Oh, Kate Walker, I fear I have committed an impardonable error.
Is Hans with you?
Yes, Ivan and Igor have confined Mr. Forelberg to his chambers.
Ivan and Igor? Are you saying they've sent the train rolling again?
I fear something dishonest is afoot, Kate Walker.
Dishonest? This is a daylight robbery. Those men have bagged the train and kidnapped the both of you.
I'm experiencing a sensation of uneasiness, Kate Walker.
You've nothing to fear, Oscar. I'm coming to find you. Tell me where the train is headed.
Straight ahead. We haven't crossed a single junction. I will hold our speed to a minimum. I believe I can slow them down. Maybe even... Me? No, not at all. I was talking to myself. Why, yes,
Oscar? Oscar?
Uh-oh. Those guys better not have done anything to Oscar's hands. Or his feet. Or anything,
Yuck, this machinery stinks to high heaven.
or any other parts of his mechanical body. I believe this was not here before. No, I knew it. Okay, let's see what I can read here. It's very small. Siberia's white gold. The Paleontological Scientific Committee has decreed mammoth ivory to be a protected resource for the benefit of our national heritage. The uncontrollable expansion of a black market fueled by the irrational craze for this purported aphrodisiac has dangerously reduced the reserves of ivory in our country. To prevent our lands from resembling Swiss cheese, the authorities have forbidden unauthorized exploration and extraction digs. Sadly, there will remain a few unscrupulous individuals who will continue in defiance of governmental authority. A diva departs, Arlbad, September 5th. Helena Romansky is no more. The famous diva left us during the night on Thursday. Throughout the 1960s, her voice was emblematic of the charm of the Soviet Empire, for which she was a great ambassador. Helena Romansky sang her classical repertoire in theaters around the world, but also performed for workers in factories and foundries, where she brought a new dimension to popular Russian folk songs. We shall not forget her. Oh. I kind of saw that coming, but I'm still very sad because I loved her. Oh. Rest in peace, Helena Romansky. May her memory be a blessing. A Siberian comet. Over the last few days, we at the newspaper have received numerous calls relating sightings of an ovoid-shaped object gliding over our lands. All our calls to the head office of the Astronomical Observation Society have gone unanswered, and we are unable to speculate as to the nature of the mysterious object. Is it a comet, a stray satellite, or a spy plane from the Tartar republics? Watch this space. I wonder if it's like cosmonaut. Who we sent soaring out into nowhere. Was there any reason to pick that up? I don't know. There doesn't seem to be anything else around here, so... can't imagine there's any reason to go back to the monastery, but let's see what happens if I try.
After what happened, I don't think I'd be very welcome up there.
You're probably right. Can I ride these horses to rescue my train?
No point doing that. Mr. Sirkos, something terrible.
Why? Miss Walker, what is the matter?
I like how those clockwork horses are. One of those clockwork horses is the one on the in-game menu.
The train! Mr. Sirkos, somebody stole the train!
The train? You mean your train? But why would anyone want to rob a whole train, Miss Walker?
No idea, none at all. Especially as the tracks lead nowhere. Well, not anywhere a train robber would want to go anyway.
What about you, Miss Walker? Where do you want to go at the end of this line?
For me, Mr. Sirkos, let's just say it's a long story.
Too long a story to tell an old showman.
Some other time, Mr. Sirkos. You realize I must find a way to catch up with my train.
Yeah, I don't exactly have the time to stand around, John. Be happy to tell you, though.
Say, you don't know a quick means of transportation to catch up with my train, do you?
I don't know. How about another train? Wait a week or a month, or one might just chug by.
Too long to wait, I'm afraid. Sure there's no quicker way, Mr. Sirkos?
Sorry, I regret to say, ma'am, that I haven't the Phileas foggiest.
That's a terrible joke.
I'm sure I saw some kind of old maintenance cart attached someplace under the rails.
It's a gang car, ma'am. A vehicle used for repairing railroads. The maintenance service never actually use it, though.
Do you think it still works?
No idea. Must be rusty after all this time. Go and ask the old colonel. It's state-registered equipment, after all. He's your man responsible.
I've got to go, Mr. Sirkos.
Godspeed, Miss Walker.
Well, he already gave me permission to take it, but I don't know how to take it is the problem. Maybe I'll go talk to the colonel again, just to see if he has anything else more helpful to say. Or an owner's manual or something. Also, I guess that that newspaper was meant to give us the reason why those two guys stole my train, because there's mammoth ivory out in the frozen wastelands, and they probably stand to make a bundle by poaching it.
Colonel, I just don't get it.
You know, there is an explanation for everything, Miss Walker.
Colonel, is there any problem if I use this gang car?
Unauthorized users do so at their own risk, Miss Walker. But watch out. It's a strange buggy.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
You are a...
Colonel, I just...
You...
Well, I would like it if you could actually be helpful and tell me how to get it down. But I guess that's up to me to figure out. Fine. Damn it, Colonel, I'm a lawyer, not a maintenance worker.
This looks like some kind of sled. There must be some way to get it down.
I believe. Well, I'm not sure if it was you or was it someone else who said that in a previous stream. It's the hat.
This looks...
Yeah.
This looks... This look... This look... This look... This...
I don't see any way of interacting with it in any way that isn't just looking at it. Anybody got any thoughts on how we're supposed to access this thing?
This looks... This look...
Because nothing is coming to mind for me, but if anybody else can think of something, please make suggestions. Is there some kind of like a release mechanism, like on top of the tray or somewhere? Is this anything? Oh yeah, maybe there's something I can do now that the train is gone. Like maybe there's like something, some kind of like open space thing that I can manipulate now that there's not a train in the way, but I don't see anything. I can't talk to Malka down there.
No point doing that.
Yeah, this is just the coal thingy. I don't see anything. I don't suppose there's anything in his shop that'll help. Nothing up here. What do? Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. How did I completely miss that lever right there? Dang. Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's up here now. That lever must have been there before. Did I even try pulling it before? I must have. Okay. Well.
That's all I needed. This dumb machine's packed it in.
Oh, you know what I need? I need a yoki. I'm pretty sure that is actually what I need. I need a yoki to get in this cage and run. And there's gonna be like a food item that I'm gonna stick on the front of it.
Don't need that anymore.
Yep. Put the priest in there. I don't think he could run fast enough. He'd probably conk out after like 15 minutes. Which is not to say I don't think that the idea is worth trying. Okay, so where's that Yuki? Burb. Yeah, I can hear it making noises. Oh, it's right there. I wouldn't do that to Malka. She's been nothing but helpful. Oh, buddy.
Well, he doesn't look too smart, but still, he's kind of cute. He's come back to where he's happiest. Whatever. This place is deserted.
Oh, buddy.
Well,
He's a sad. Want some fish candy, which I'm sure is not very good for you.
well, you're the only one here that likes these candies. So then, you're a Yuki. Let's see if you want to follow me.
I got more candy. Buddy. What should we name him? Oscar 2?
I think he likes fish.
I think you were right, Malka. Ever since I gave him those fish candies, he won't let me out of his sight.
Yuck! That's gross. Only Yukis like that kind of junk.
No point doing that. I'm going to try and get him to jump into the wheel. We'll see if his instincts get the better of him.
Hurry up if you're going to catch your friends.
If it works, I'll set off immediately. Thanks a lot, Malka.
Yuki Bear!
See you again, Kate.
Yes!
I'm going to try.
Hurry.
If it.
See you.
But is he smarter than the average Yuki? I kinda doubt it.
Hey, Yuki, come back here.
Hi. Oh, such a little doof. Doofus dog. Oh, jeez. Quick manhandling Oscar. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, you ass. That sounds like a Warhammer thing. I believe it. This sounds like a good place to save.
I won't be using the cart anymore. I won't be.
Oh, heck yeah. That rules. I don't know a whole lot about Warhammer, but I do like the Skaven.
Kate Walker, the ivory's ours.
I called it.
You blubbery belly hog. Don't come this way. Can't you see you're too heavy?
Yeah, same. I've played the fantasy tabletop game, like not the mini one, but like the actual like role playing game system. Played a little bit of that. It's all right. And yeah, I know a little bit of the lore as well. But I have very little interest in getting deep into that stuff. Yeah, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, thank you, that's the one. I don't know which version. Hey, Samantaji, welcome. Oh, it's a fish.
I have to melt this ice.
I do too. Oh, selling matches. Good.
I have to.
Oh, I need like wood or something. Okay. Kindling. Did it come with tokens? I don't think so. We were playing it over Zoom. This was like when lockdown was still in effect. And our GM was the one with all the rules and stuff. So I don't know what version he had. Actually, no. Well, no, because my partner also has a copy of the book, so I have to go. I'd have to go get it and look at it myself, but I'm not gonna do that right now. But I will try to remember for next time. What's their name? I think their name right now is Yuki Bear. I was also considering Oscar 2, but I think I like Yuki Bear better. Yes, it is.
That dog does exactly as it pleases.
Bork. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it... I don't think that's the version we were playing. I don't know of any tokens that came with it, so I'm gonna assume that is not the version we have.
Down, boy! You're scaring the poor beaver.
Well, this looks like a good place to get some wood. Okay.
Hey, there's some kind of house at the bottom of the falls.
So there is.
Hey,
Interesting. Ah. There's like some pine needles, I guess.
such a big forest and so little dry wood.
Oh, branches. Perfect. That's what I want. Shut up, Yuki. Okay, then it was percentile based dice. So yeah. Classic WFR. The fish get trapped in here anyway. Oh, actually, I guess this must be one of the Yukol altars. Actually, now that I look at it, because it's piled stones, like what was described in the book. Yoink. Yeah, offering. Well, sorry, I'm stealing the snack that you provided to your god, but I need it apparently. Fluffy. I don't know. I'm a fan of the pun, the punishness of Yuki Bear. Fish.
Hey, Yuki, come back here.
Oh my god, fish! Oh my god! Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish.
That dog really needs a leash.
Yeah, why don't you have one? Ah, cool. Yuki Gagarin. Also a good one. I like it. Uh-oh. He's so doofy and I love him. I also kind of want to name him Boo.
3:30.
Oh,
What the hell is he doing out there? Ah, Canton. Where have you been? I've got better things to do than wait for phone calls.
I'm in the boonies, Mr.
like
Martin.
make phone
But
calls.
things are looking good. I've got good reason to believe that Kate Walker is right here in this village, or at least in the immediate vicinity.
Find her, Canton. Bring her back. Whatever you have to do, but bring her back here, understand?
Your money's on me, Martin.
Why is my boss like so adamant that I come back and not, you know, my mom? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say like I kind of want to name him Boogle after the little sidekick in Torrance Passage. He's not purple, but kind of has a similar Boogle energy. Also, just based on the book, the illustrations. Oops. Let's find it again. That right there. That's such a Boogle. You'd rather kill me than give me PTO. That sounds about right. Whoa.
I can't reach the branch. I can't. With a knot like that, I'll never untie it.
Oh, I used my last match, I guess. Dang.
That's too far. No way am I gonna jump that far.
Okay. Ooh. Hold on. Before I go there. What was in the other direction? Once again, this game is just jaw-droppingly gorgeous. Oh. Wolf. Okay. Danger, probably. Can I go anywhere else here? I don't think I can. Alright, well, let's go to that charming village or whatever it was. fortress? It looks like the sort of settlement you'd see in WoW. It looks like a World of Warcraft city or village. Oh, it's just a big house. Okay.
Hello?
Kate. Katie Munchkin, it's your mother.
Speak of the devil.
Mother.
Oh, I've been worried to Valium, Munchkin. When are you going to stop this gallivanting?
Worried
You
to
know your boss
Valium.
is looking everywhere for you.
I'm not coming home, Mom.
Katie, this isn't what you set out to do in life. You know that.
Things change, Mom. Things have changed.
Oh, my lord. Katie, have you gone completely mad?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
A little bit.
My God, Kate.
Bye, Mom.
Cheerful. Just click. There he is. I was wondering where my furry little friend had gotten off to. This place is so cool looking. I love it. Ooh. Oh, me too. Oh my god. Seems unoccupied. We got some furniture on the floor. We got some furniture upside down. Sounds like the wind is whistling through holes in the roof, maybe. Oh, it's got like a range and everything. Where are they getting electricity out here? Hey, look, a fish! Or maybe gas, I guess. Oh yeah, that's definitely a gas stove. Fish tank. But yeah, there's a refrigerator, so there's got to be some kind of electricity. Right? Yeah. Totally with you there. This is like fantasy getaway cottage. It's not even a cottage, it's a really big house. Also possibly a murder mansion. Depending on your proclivities. What's up here? Ooh, Matryoshka dolls. Orange salmon. Ah, okay. Other names, golden salmon. Latin name, Salmo aureusio. Size, between 20 and 30 inches long and 5 to 12 pounds in weight. Sea salmon over 3 years can weigh over 20 pounds. Appearance, a young salmon resembles a trout. The skin is more golden and slender than the trout. Its mouth is smaller and the tail fin less wide. Its lower jaw is curved. As an adult, it may be distinguished from the common salmon by the bright orange color of its body. Habitat, rivers, lakes, very cold waters. Food, carnivore. It is fairly selective about the color of its prey. However, its preferred food remains green frogs. Okay, noted. Habits. This rare fish is found in the most oxygenated parts of certain Siberian waters. After 1 or 2 years in the river, the young adult gains the estuary and then the sea, before eventually returning to fresh water. A fortunate salmon might repeat this cycle several times in its life, but it faces many predators en route, as it constitutes a not insignificant source of food for the great brown bear, amongst others. Reproduction from November to January. Character combative and resistant. Prefers shaded areas downstream of waterfalls. Age limit 8 years. Consumption. This fish is fairly easy to catch and is extremely tasty. Well, it is a salmon. Salmon is good. Now I want salmon. It's been a while since I've had it. Yeah, sounds nice. Sounds real nice. Let's see, so it came in from that way. So let's see. Hey, moose. It's the Sierra Moose. Except this isn't a Sierra game. Where's the adventurer's logbook so I can sign my name in it with a flourish? The flourish is very important. Hmm. What I just put down? No, that's not what I wanted. Where's my fishing minigame? I guess this is it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Green. Hey! I got something.
Bet you couldn't wait to get your chops around that boy, huh?
Ah, I put the fish tank down. Violet salmon, that's not what I want. Here, you can have it. Hmm. Let's try that one. It said shaded areas. But this isn't an option. Hmm. Let's try over there. It's so tiny, whatever I'm catching. Pretty sure salmon are bigger than that. That looks promising. That looks kind of orangey.
Bet you couldn't wait to get your chops around that boy, huh?
Oh yeah, orange salmon. There we go. Sweet. Okay. I'm assuming that's the one I need. Yeah, orange salmon. Okay. So I guess the question then is, what do I do with it? Oh man, yeah. Huge fire, bear pelt, wool blanket, big fat mug of tea or hot chocolate or coffee. Mmm, sounds nice. Oh yeah, I have that hatchet now, so I can probably do something with that bridge, I guess it was, that I couldn't pass before.
Now what? You got
Oh.
cold paws? You don't want to go outside? Look, just get in. Whoa!
Well then. Oh come on, the bear just wanted to borrow a cup of sugar. Hot chocolate, biscuits, yeah.
This bear sure looks hungry.
Yeet!
He's in Yuki heaven. His favorite meal.
There's my pelt. It's still walking around. Have you seen my wife? Yeah, she's on the floor over there. Sorry. What's this? Oh, fish skeleton. Cool. Fishbone. Do fish bones have wishbones? Well, that was a fun adventure. Knock, knock. Who's there? Bear. Bear who? Bear.
With a knot like that,
Hatchet?
if I'm going to get over this chasm, there's only one solution.
Chasm? Really? Really? That's the take you went with. Okay, fine. Oh.
Let's just hope this thing holds.
Whee! Hey.
Hey, Yuki, come back here.
What makes you think that thing? Okay. Damn. Nice job.
Well, I'm definitely going to have difficulty going back on myself now.
Like, I get it that this game was written by, you know, French person, so like that I get that the English would be a little bit weird at times, and it is, but Kate's voice actor definitely sounds like she's a native English speaker, so I would think that she would know how to pronounce chasm.
Hey, Yuki boy, stay.
But I don't know. Yuki boy is apparently his name now.
Hey, Yuki, leave that bird alone.
Damn, so fast. Oh boy. Oh, that's the Harfang.
That animal is a force of nature.
Most animals are. That was some Xanthia from Syberia II acrobatics we just pulled off there. Jumping across that chasm. It hurts.
Hey, Yuki! You naughty pup! How do you expect me to... What? Hey!
Uh-oh. Oh, what?
You got the pooch Bravo. Now let's
Oh.
get the Yankee Doodle.
Hey! Little Yuki! Back to the train! Quick!
You missed her, you goop. She's still there and the pooch is on the loose. Fling another rock and let's finish it off for good.
She gonna have head hurt bad.
That's the point, Cluckhead. It's our ivory she's after. Your ivory, Igor. Quick! Grab that stone and zing! Go! Go!
My way's not very sportsmanlike. Yuki to the rescue? Oh. Plane to the rescue. Oh, please tell me that's the... It probably isn't the cosmonaut from the previous game, but I would laugh my ass off if it was. I like also the effect that they have in this game of footprints in the snow, and that they fade after a short period of time. I think that's really cute.
I can't get to that
It's fine.
first foothold. It's much too high up.
It's okay. Hatchet? Nice. Oh boy. Oh, this was a Sierra game. Actually. Oh, I can't save. Wait, can I? No, I can't. Damn it.
Wow. I never thought I'd do this in my life.
Amelia Earhart, was that you? I guess we'll find out once we get up there. Yeah, this was a Sierra game. I'd be dying like every 5 seconds. Oh, it's like I have to. Okay, all right. I see how this works. Trial and error! Yay! Getting whale tongue flashbacks. Where, as I recall, the trick was to zigzag. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Oh. It's been a long time since I played Final Fantasy VII, but now that you mention it, yeah, I vaguely recall like a climbing minigame in that game as well. This doesn't look right. Looks like I should be able to go over this way. Also thinking of like Assassin's Creed, where like there's usually like you can't just go straight up something. Usually there's going to be like you got to kind of go around and like figure out where the handholds are and go.
Sorry, Marston, the fish got away. She's slippery. Listen, you have to understand, Mr. Marston. She's holding all the cards. And she's in cahoots with some of the locals.
Canton, you've put me in an extremely uncomfortable situation. Kate's family are getting anxious. Trouble is all our middle names if you don't bag the girl.
This ain't no Manhattan turkey shoot, Mr. Marston. The only way forward is on horseback, across the snow. There's this village, and after that, there's nothing. She's gone off her nut.
Oh, shit.
Leave me alone. I'm finding myself. Now is a good time to save. Where's my little buddy? By which I mean the Yuki, not the small British man. Oh yeah, I think we were talking about Assassin's Creed last week. But yeah, I don't blame you for stopping Assassin's Creed 1, but some of the other ones are better. Whoa. Hey, I'm walking here.
God, Hans was on the back of that sled. I've got to find a way of getting back to the train quickly if I'm going to catch them.
You dickbags. Wait.
The train is really too far away. I've got to find some quicker way of getting to the train.
Okay, yeah, right. That's where I came from. That's the cliff I just climbed. This is where I just saw them. Okay. Ooh. What's in here? Ooh. Radio equipment. Nice. Oh. Okay. Well, I probably need some kind of a frequency before I can do that. Let's continue taking a look around, seeing how much more trial and error I need to do. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Okay. 32 bits. Thank you, 32-bit kid. Oh, these are Russian Cyrillic letters. Russian alphabet. I'm assuming this is north, south, west, east. And such. But, okay. Again, probably need more information before we can set that to the right setting. Yeah, where did that plane end up? It's gotta be around here somewhere. There it is. Or what's left of it. Is there anybody in there? Was there anybody in there? Did anybody survive? Boy, okay. Boris Charov. March! March, what are you yelling about? Get in. Hi. What? No? Okay. I don't know what any of this shit does. I'm just pressing buttons. Cool. Okay then. Well, I no idea. Oh gosh, hello. Are you alive?
Wake up! Hey! Wake up!
Okay. You are alive, thank God.
No way of getting through. With those earphones on, he'll never hear me.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I think Boris Charov was the name of the cosmonaut we met in the first game. Although I don't remember for sure if that was the case. But I do recall that he had like a Russian name despite like having an American accent. There's our boy. Hi. What are you yelling about? Get in. Okay, well, so I guess the thing to do is hold on, actually wait. Which way was the crash from here? It was this way, so west, I guess? Should be facing to Kate's left, if I'm interpreting these screen directions correctly, which I might not be because it's kind of confusing with the camera angle changing. don't get it. Am I just supposed to, like, trial and error my way through this? Because that's ridiculous. That can't be what I'm supposed to do. Is it supposed to say 8888? I mean, is that just the number that it's on because the electronics are shorted out? Or is it actually supposed to be saying 8888? Let's go find out. That's a mean thing to do. Hmm. Wait. Ah. Ah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I didn't notice that little red button on the bottom right there before. Okay, well, alright, we'll mess around with that some more next week. But right now, I think it is time for me to sign off for now. And, yeah. Turn that off so I can have my mouse cursor back. And I'll see you folks tomorrow for a reciteer session. What I'm thinking I might do, since I'm only streaming 2 days a week now, I might change this day, Tuesday, to not like this might just be my like variety whatever day. Since on Wednesday I've got like specific things I'm doing, and this is just kind of, this was dedicated to adventure games, but I'm kind of running low on adventure games, so I think this day might just be like backlog day pretty much, which is kind of what it was before. So I think going forward I will just play, whatever I feel like playing on Tuesdays. Obviously I'm going to continue with this game, and we might, just keep doing adventure games if they're on my backlog. And then, or maybe I'll just intersperse them with whatever other games I happen to have lying around and haven't played yet. Yeah, I might do that. That means I can also change the name of the Tuesday stream to Variety Tuesday. which tickles me pink for some reason. But anyway, in the meantime, let's find someone to raid. I think I saw Nerethia playing Dark Souls, which is always good. Yeah. Not a fan of my puns. Oh, he's playing Dark Souls 2. Sure, why not? Thank you. And I appreciate your presence, as always. Thank you very much for watching and for hanging around and for coming up with goofy names for my new Yuki pal. And yeah, we'll spend some more time with Syberia next week and Reciteer tomorrow. So until then, have a wonderful rest of your evening. And take care of yourselves and all that good stuff. See ya. Bye.